The year was 1952. In the middle of the Mojave Desert, beneath the endless stars, a former aircraft engineer named George Van Tassel claimed something extraordinary, that he had spoken with beings from Venus and Mars. They didn't just visit him, they gave him instructions, blueprints for a machine that could rejuvenate human cells, and perhaps unlock the secrets of eternal life. This is the true story of the man who built the mysterious Integratron. Before the saucers, Van Tassel was a respected aviation engineer. He had worked for Lockheed, Douglas Aircraft, and even Howard Hughes. But in 1947, George left the city behind. He moved his family to a desolate spot near Giant Rock, California, a 7-story boulder in the Mojave Desert believed by native tribes to be sacred and ancient. There, he operated a small airstrip and cafe. But as he often said later, the desert had other plans for me. One night in August 1953, everything changed. Van Tassel claimed that while meditating beneath Giant Rock, he was awakened by a low humming sound. Looking up, he saw a glowing circular craft descending silently onto the airstrip. A ramp opened, and from the light stepped a tall, fair-skinned man, calm, radiant, with pale golden hair and a voice that resonated directly in his mind. The being introduced himself as Solganda, from Venus. He said they had been watching Earth, concerned about humanity's reckless use of atomic energy. They came, he said, not to invade, but to teach. Solganda and his companions explained that human life was being shortened by radiation, stress, and imbalance. They revealed to Van Tassel the concept of a magnetic field rejuvenation chamber, a device that could restore the body's cells using frequencies aligned with the Earth's energy. They called it the Integratron. According to Van Tassel, it would run entirely on cosmic and magnetic forces, no electricity, no wires, just pure resonance between man and the universe. Over the next several years, George claimed to receive telepathic blueprints and messages from these higher beings, guiding him step by step in building the structure. By 1959, construction had begun. The Integratron rose like a white dome in the middle of the desert, perfectly geometric, acoustically tuned, and built without nails or metal. Visitors described the interior as almost musical. Sound waves seemed to swirl and vibrate around the circular chamber. Van Tassel said the machine would one day reverse aging, cure illness, and even allow contact with other dimensions. Word spread fast. Thousands of UFO enthusiasts, scientists, and curious seekers began to gather at Giant Rock for what became the Giant Rock Spacecraft Conventions, some of the largest UFO gatherings in history. Under the blazing desert sun, Van Tassel would speak about cosmic wisdom, Venusian technology, and the destiny of mankind. But as fame grew, so did doubt. Scientists dismissed his claims as pseudoscience. The government kept a close eye on his desert meetings, fearing secret experiments or cult activity. Van Tassel remained unfazed. He continued his work, saying he was only following the instructions given to him by higher beings. Yet before the Integratron could ever be completed or tested, tragedy struck. In 1978, George Van Tassel died suddenly of a heart attack. Many of his followers believed he was silenced, just as his device was nearing completion. Today, the Integratron still stands, a silent dome in the Mojave, perfectly preserved. Visitors say they can still feel the energy inside, a faint vibration, like the heartbeat of something not quite human. Was George Van Tassel a visionary ahead of his time, or a dreamer who believed too deeply? Perhaps the truth, like the hum beneath Giant Rock, still waits to be heard.